types and rhinestone clothes. And through the years, I've had people say, hey, I got an outfit. Will you put studs and stones on it for me? And it's like, no. I'll tell you why. Because it's a big major argument with them. They want you to put a million stones on there. They think it's going to be dirt cheap. And, you know, you're going to make a special offer to get it done like overnight when you have other orders that are way in front of them. I've always been back ordered. At one point, I was back ordered one entire year on special orders alone. Yeah. It's like, stand in line. So they'll do it. They'll, oh, can you fix this up, or just do it at work, or fix this. I had one in Fort Walton, this one girl that used to badmouth my clothes all the time. And she took an outfit and threw it on the counter and said, fix that while I'm on stage. I didn't even make the outfit. It come out of Columbus, Georgia. I know who the lady is, the costume lady that makes it. She glue guns all the rhinestones on the outfit, so you already know. You already know. And she had this big chunk, like 1 inch wide, like 6 inches long, and another piece, and all that had come off this spandex outfit. Like I was gonna just fix it in the dressing room for her. And I was like, no. She's like, why? And I said, well, first of all, I don't do that kind of work at work. I don't sew nothing at work. I said, but, you know, and it's not my product. So I have no interest. If you want to repair something, take it to dry cleaners. You know, don't bring it to me if I didn't make it, because my clothes don't come back. Because I triple stitch them and they're built to last. And they get all pissy. And I'm like, look, it's not my stuff. Don't buy from them anymore if it's garbage, you know. And I mean, it was just ridiculous. They had put all these stones all over this outfit and they glue gunned them on. And you know they're going to peel off. The glue gun is not made for clothes. Much less too much else. Because the stuff falls off. It's just like rubber. And, but, yeah, and so here I have a lady that just sent me a message on the website and sent a picture of my kids' shoes that I do in rhinestone decoration. And I've got them marked way down because they haven't moved. You know, the whole idea is get rid of it. And so, anyway, I mean, they're like below my cost right now. And so she sends me this message and says, how about if I send you a bunch of kids' shoes and you put rhinestones on them? First of all, I don't know what the shoes are made out of. I don't know how big the shoes are. I don't know what style the shoes are. And because there's certain things you can't put rhinestones on. And I use special glue that I designed years ago. And nobody else has it. But there's also different glues for different surfaces. You know, when I do license plates, that's another glue. Because it's got to be basically waterproof. And you know, and take wind and everything. But, you know, the biggest problem is when people do that, they think they're going to get a deal. Instead of buy the one you have that's dirt cheap, you know, but they want to send you a bunch of stuff, and she said cover it in rhinestones, and it's like, whoa. Whether it's plastic rhinestones, if it's glass rhinestones, Swarovski rhinestones, you know, it's really a hard thing to bid. When you're saying covering it in stones, you're talking serious big bad money, even on a child shoe. I've got a shoe that's a platform right now, and it's about $200 cheaper than it should be. And it took 2 weeks to stone those shoes entirely. And then it takes another 3 weeks for it to dry. You can't even ship it because you gotta make sure it's absolutely dry. And it's like, really? You know, I mean, you think you're really gonna save when you're contracting me to work on a product that's not mine, and I can't guarantee your product because it's not from me. You know, and you don't know what they ship you, and then I've got to turn around and ship it back. I mean, these people have lost their mind. I hate when people try to be a Jew, you know. I told her all the ins and outs, And I sent her another message. I said, why don't you just buy the ones I sell? You know, I mean, they're dirt cheap. So, I don't know, that people love to Jew you. When you have a talent and it's something that they can't do, they love to try to Jew you because they figure they'll save if they go ahead and buy the shoes and then turn around and you know, think they're going to get a good deal, like you're going to spend all your time at rhinestone. Rhinestone and stuff takes a lot of time, especially if you're doing a shoe or something, or you're doing jackets and stud work and all. It takes huge amount of time. You don't whip the stuff up in 30 minutes. It doesn't happen that way, not in any way. So I was kind of blown when this chick just sent me this message. I'm like, really? You know, that's not what I do. Now, if you want to tell me the sizes, if I'm not carrying the sizes you need, tell me the sizes, you know, or the styles you'd like. I might list one. And if you buy that, then I'll list another. But other than that, you know, I mean, most of my glitter shoes and stuff, those are all special order. They're custom order. And, you know, that's that they're already made, and it's like the first sample. Then I sell it as ready to ship. But other than that, you're dreaming. Dreaming. It's just like people going, hey man, can you do car seat covers and headliners and trailer curtains? And it's like, yeah, I can do them, but I don't want to. That's not what I do. You know what I mean? I'm just entertainers. I don't do stuff like that. The only time I do that stuff is on my own vehicles. Period. End of story. And I make some fine seat covers and some excellent headliners because I know how to do all that. I'm a car freak, but I don't want to do it for a living. It's just like working on cars. I love cars, live and breathe them. But I don't want to do it for a living. You know what I mean? I mean, I've done enough headlights to save people's lives in the last week that I could have had a couple $100 if I'd have charged them. But I did it out of the kindness of my heart so people would not lose their life at night driving their car with black headlights because the plastic goes bad on them nowadays with the soap and the sun. Yep. So I just thought I'd throw that one at you today. Don't sell yourself short, especially if you have an education. I have a formal education in this, and it cost me money to do that. So don't ever sell yourself short, and people will pay for your work or don't do business with them. No matter how desperate times get, how bad you need the money, don't do it because you will cuss yourself all the time you're doing that job for pennies on the dollar, and you're worth so much more than that. I love you guys, and I hope you have an excellent day. And do something kind for a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.